It's wildin'. It's totally wildin'.
Can't. I don't know if that word's not cool anymore.
It's not good.
We're not part of the Wild Hogs crew.
Okay, no, the Wild Hogs.
We got to make a new word. What are the? Ooh, I almost said something we shouldn't say on the radio. What are we on the radio?
97 seconds, Baes Boyz podcast live.
We're grammatically we're slang.
We're slaying
handicapped. No, slang handicap. Like
slang.
we don't know
what the kids are saying
kids
today.
Are saying.
I don't know.
Dopatronic.
Dopatronic.
That was all you.
That's all. Yeah,
you made up that, and now kids are saying that.
Yeah, I think it's
should
amazing.
Be more careful.
I know
with what you say.
Right.
Dude, listen. That one kid that we see all the time tries to come up to me and say he wants to join your family and tells me it would be Dopatronic. We're gonna have to move.
That's it. He's got to
go.
Gotta go.
That's dangerous.
That is
He's
super
dangerously close.
It's dangerous also, as it is.
Yeah, it also means you might have given him the podcast.
I did not. I assure you I have not.
I didn't. It's one of these scumbags that follows us.
I know. I haven't seen him in a while because I think he might be.
I was wondering.
I think he might be. He might have caught a number.
I was
as they say.
I was. Is that slang for catch a case?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because you get a number assigned to you, right?
That's horrible. I don't know anything about that. Oh, that's good. That'll be good for their ears. Tell them about the safe space. You may as well. Just open up with that.
The harmonica safe space?
Tell them all about it.
Listen, I think that it's a completely unappreciated instrument. And I think that people who play harmonica have probably got a bad rep or have been harassed. And I think there should be a place where harmonica players can go and feel safe and just jam.
Well, the harmonica hasn't been cool since 1920 when it was at peak of the only instrument around besides their guitar and a drum. Like maybe that's why
with the hobo train hoppers.
Yep.
Who had
I was thinking more of the blues.
Stick and a kerchief to carry their belongings.
Listen, before them, we're talking blues, speakeasy, hiding.
Okay.
Right? Like
yeah.
That's when that instrument was cool.
Okay.
Do you think like
they had pianos?
Do you think? You couldn't put a piano in your pocket though.
That was not transportable.
That'd be hard, right?
It would be very hard.
Do you think there was a time when just like, because in high school, when people were in high school, like you can't throw a rock without hitting 50 motherfuckers that play the guitar. So do you think at some
point,
or
hacky sack,
or maybe from where you're from, Prowl, we don't do that in the great state of California.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's where they invented it.
That's not true.
Right?
They didn't invent hippies there, did they?
Listen, that's how they hid their weed. They would put it in a bag and kick it around.
Oh, and kick it around?
Yeah, like, there's nothing to see here, officer.
I don't know whose bag that smells funny, officer. We found that on the ground.
We just kicked it around because we can't afford a soccer ball.
Yeah, we're leaving it here. We can't steal one from Chaz. Listen. But do you think it was cool to like walk around with a harmonica in your pocket?
At some
point?
It might have been. No, I don't. I don't
know, bro.
I think,
I'm starting to wonder.
Where'd the fucking fat guy from Blues Traveler come from? Like,
I've never understood those movies.
No, the band, the Blues Traveler.
No, I know what you're saying.
Right.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, all right.
There's too much. It's a movie. It's a real band. They really play instruments. They don't play instruments. They drive a cop car. They're not cops.
That's the Blues Brothers.
See what I mean? There's too many.
That's not. Blues Traveler was the big fat guy with like 16 different harmonicas draped around his neck.
Oh, shit. You see, in my mind, this was all melded together.
Yeah, you were thinking the Blues Brothers.
So the Blues Brothers are not.
No, it's different. Pull it up so he can see it.
I thought that movie was about them.
That's a movie.
So it's not real.
It was a movie.
Right.
And they guys formed a band for a short period of time.
From the movie.
Based off the movie.
Like Lonely Island. Okay.
Right, and they would go around. That's why Dan Aykroyd owns House of Blues.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. He's part owner of House of Blues. Look, that guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's the real band.
That's the real band.
Well, that guy's wearing a fedora. He definitely was never cool.
Listen, I
don't care how much you can blow on your harmonicas. You don't care.
Indiana Jones wore one.
Indiana Jones wore a fucking whip and a 38 too, and a bomb satchel.
Yeah, this is true.
Which it was a satchel, but it reminds me of all the military 1940s bomb satchels. Like,
yeah, right.
Here's the bomb. You have to put it in the statue so you can carry it around on your waist. Like, oh fuck, that's great. That's great, dude. Now, and now, mind you, Indiana Jones pulled out like gold skulls out of his satchel.
Right.
Not like Dora the Explorer, as you explained, where her satchel didn't have shit.
Mm.
That was
It had a map and a compass.
Right. Welcome to the podcast
3097 seconds.
where we give you everything
you weren't expecting.
Want. We're the greatest single-serving banter anti-suicide podcast to ever exist. Well, I think we're the only one left.
Right, probably.
The mainstream's given up on mental health. You can see by all the septum rings and colored hair.
Oh, yeah.
I'm allowed to say that because I'm from that crew.
Right.
You're not allowed to say that.
You're
not allowed to say that.
Okay, I'll let you run with it.
I just want to put it out there for our not PR. Yes, our PR guys and our
street teams,
HR guys, and who are those people that tell us
HR's going to come down here with a bunch of documents for someone to sign.
Not him. No. I meant real HR guys. The ones telling us not to say, things like you're gay and, you can't say that stuff no more.
No, you can't.
But I can say that these donkeys with septum rings and funny hair, I'm from that crew. So,
okay.
We did invent hacky sack. If we're
hacky sack's older than
podcast.
You. I'm telling you, it's older than you.
Well,
right?
Probably got invented by those vegans you let loose. And Tommy Skelly let loose.
Yeah,
it's probably that show.
It's probably where that came from. Yeah.
How do you show up to a show and not know they don't have meat? That's the question. A lot of people have asked me that.
When you play your first show and you're really poor.
Oh, it's the very first show.
No, well, not.
Was that the very first show, though? Because I think you guys were famous already.
It wasn't the first one.
Well, then, how did you show up and not know there'd be no meat?
I didn't book it.
Listen, first party we've ever been to that we were sad there was no sausage at. Let's be honest.
Yes, this is a fact.
The only sausage fest with no sausage.
Listen, when they said, we can't afford to pay you, but we could pay you in food.
Right. And then gave you lettuce.
They booked it and then served vegan food. And when the guys in the band were like, where's the meat? They got really fucking pissed. Like, what? You don't even know.
Listen,
what do you expect when you play a show for a group called Food Not Bombs?
Gordon Ramsay has, let's get through this fast, has a show called Secret Service, which is just a play on words, obviously. Good for him. But they caught a dude cooking this vegetarian's food with his bacon spatula.
Oh.
Like he was like, scrape the bacon and the beef off. He did that. Then he put the vegan food down on top of the beef grill and then went back to flipping it with the bacon. And I was like, damn, bro, no vegetarian is escaping out of here as a vegetarian.
None.
In this restaurant.
None.
Ever.
And that was probably a big joke for him, right?
I think
I'm willing to bet.
We're not going to put him on blast, but the affairs of this kitchen, bro, you would have lost your mind.
Yeah, see.
We would not have eaten there. That toilet that we fix once a year? That toilet that you fix, I should say you, I don't fix it. I watch you and take pictures of you fixing a toilet. But, that toilet looked like it could have belonged to this restaurant. So when he was like, move the beef over and put the Morningstar down,
right,
kind of went hand in hand.
Yeah, I got you.
Like you're like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
That's fucked.
Anyways, that's how that goes.
Yeah, can you please explain to me? I'm looking through my notes why I wrote blanket flight pants.
Because they probably make those now.
Oh.
If you go, listen, this is a fucked up thing, but I'm going to say it because you took me there. If I get on the plane, maybe not me, if my man Hector gets on the plane with blanket flight pants, right? And then his girl's with him and he gets a handy in the fucking blanket pants while he's sitting in his chair. Is that still a Mile High Club?
No.
Oh, okay. So you got to have A to B matching and you're okay. So no, that's just fucking fucked up public fornication.
Yes.
Oh, that's a crime.
Right.
That's a crime.
The question is, did somebody take a blanket and sew it into pants?
Yes.
Or did somebody just wrap a blanket around their waist and claim that it was pants?
Like a shawl?
Like a shawl, right?
Ooh. And then my man, then he doesn't sit on the fucking thing and he's just sitting in his skivvies on the plane?
Yeah, but flight pants, I think a flight jacket, flight pants.
Was it called the flight blanket pants?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't even know why I wrote that.
Because you wrote that down when we were enjoying ourselves.
I was probably imbibing in some beverages.
We were
and I had a genius thought that was only a quarter complete.
Fucked up. Jesus, we're only 9 minutes in. I feel like we've been here an eternity. Welcome to the show. We're still doing the intro. If you haven't done it yet, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Listen, we have a few messages from you guys. We'll read them later because I'm not that enthralled by them. But if you want to shoot us a text message, you can shoot an automated. No, that's not right. You can shoot a text message to our automated mail system. And don't worry, we won't have your number. Wink, wink. But the number is 213-534-7492.
You could shoot us a text message.
Shoot us a story.
You could write it in there. Yeah.
Shoot us teeth pictures.
You could leave a voicemail.
Feet pictures.
No feet.
Booty pictures.
No feet pictures.
Whatever pictures you want. Until you get banned.
Until you
we ban your ass.
Until you get the ban hammer.
We are going to have to ban some people already. Listen, I want to thank this number. I don't know whose number it is, but thanks for telling us to fuck off.
Yeah.
We really like that.
I like the fact that you took the time to find the number to send us the message.
To tell us to fuck off.
Yes, I've occupied more of your time.
We did make it easy for them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We love you all, single serving people.
Yeah.
You're great. Our audience is great.
Have more than one serving.
Have more than one serving. That's right. Shout out to Kenobi and Paulie the drummer, who we got to see this weekend. That was nice.
Nice. Yeah.
There were some other people that were supposed to be there. We're not gonna throw any soap or shade on them. But hey, they were supposed to be there, and it was a fun show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was interesting.
Interesting for sure.
It was interesting show.
Do you want to mention what the show was?
Yeah, we luckily on Tuesday found out that HR was going to be in town.
HR, former frontman of the band
Bad Brains. Which
legendary
we talked
punk
about,
band.
which we actually talked about.
Yes, we did.
Oh, you're wearing the shirt today.
Yeah.
It's a big marijuana leaf to have on that shirt. My man. Look, it says LA right on it.
Yes, it does.
No, I don't think that's supposed to be what it is.
Okay.
What is it? Oh, it's HR.
HR.
That
doesn't say LA. It says HR.
If you cut off the bottom, it might.
Okay.
Maybe. But anyways,
he came through town.
He came through town to hang out
and do a show,
and mostly hang out.
Right. We
didn't
know what kind of music he was going to do because he's got a lot of different music that he does. Right. He does reggaeton. Punk.
No, I don't think it's reggaeton. Reggaeton's Puerto Rican music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, reggae.
Reggae.
How do you say white reggae? Because that's what that was.
Yeah.
A bunch of white boys doing reggae.
Yes, it was.
I've never seen so many Doc Martens and hippies in one spot.
It was very odd.
It was fucking abstract.
Because I think half the crowd expected Bad Brains music.
Right.
And the other half of the crowd expected reggae.
If I'm going to be honest with you, I may have jumped the gun and very much expected
Bad Brains.
Bad Brains.
Yeah.
And listen, I hate to say this. First of all, I'm not very good at counting. 1, 3, 4, 5. Right?
Yeah.
The only documentary I've ever seen of HR was the one that we watched for the show.
Yep.
I watch it to watch it, but we talked about on the show. When was that documentary made?
It's got to be a while ago.
Well, let's just say it wasn't the same guy that I thought.
Right.
Let's just say that.
Okay, that's fair.
So it definitely, this turned into more of a show that we thought was going to be a show, turned more into a tribute show.
Yeah.
We could call it that.
Yeah.
We could call it that. Is that the one? Yeah,
2016.
Oh. So we're 9 years later to that.
Yeah.
9 years will do a lot to you.
Apparently.
It's an eternity for us. So yes, I would say that.
Yeah, apparently.
Yes.
It was nice to see him.
It was nice to see him.
In person.
He was there.
Yes.
He was 10 feet from us, mate.
Physically, he was there.
He was physically there.
And he sang on 3 songs.
I think he did more. We just left early.
That's fair.
Yeah. It was a weird show, man. I'm not going to lie. I don't think if HR wasn't there, I don't think we could have ever got talked into going there.
I would probably agree with that statement.
Yes. Yeah, we've talked about this before. I'm pretty sensitive with the smells, and I got to tell you, that was not a sensitive day. I wasn't having a bad day where I could smell the locker room from the building next over, but there were some people there that that if I didn't know any better and closed my eyes, I would think I was in that famous tie-dye sky store from Cleveland. Like it was like Spencer's Gifts, but if your mom owned it.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. Smelled like
I believe the
potpourri
word. Yeah.
and patchouli.
Incense, patchouli,
Yeah.
incense, wax.
Yeah. All of it.
Um,
All of it was
weed.
there. Yeah.
Obviously, weed was there.
Yeah.
I forget that weed is legal in Cleveland now. So when we went outside and people just had rolling trays out, bro. Like these dudes were just rolling it up, and I was like,
Big old fatties.
you potheads, you're all here. My mom said I can't have that because it'll make my head like eggs, which I got a lot of other things that did that, so I didn't need that part included.
I mean, look,
smoke weed or get kicked in the head, you get in the same effect. That's all I'm saying. Okay, and we didn't smoke a lot of weed to get to the kicked in the head part. And nobody there was kicking nobody. That was a nice show.
Yeah, people were doing that. My favorite part of that whole show was that chick held up her phone and she was like trying to film the stage.
Yeah.
But she was, swaying back and forth in that typical Woodstock sway dance thing while she was filming.
Yes.
And I was looking at her screen while she was filming, and she filmed nothing but the ceiling.
Ooh.
The entire time.
Bro, she's going to wake up tomorrow and be like, what are these flight pants notes about? What's
she's gonna be
why
so
did
mad.
I take this notes?
She's gonna be so mad. Like, I've got 20 minutes of a ceiling of a bar.
Fuck.
And it's just swaying back and forth. So like you could almost get seasickness if she replays that video. I hope she doesn't, because it'll be disappointing. And
well, she'll be
nauseous.
like 99% of the world, including yours truly, Tyler. I don't know, where he's got listen, I got 9 hours of footage and I watched 30 seconds before you came to the studio. And then the rest of it's going to go back on a drive somewhere and never going to be taken out again to be vaulted with all of our other adventures.
Right.
Shh. We can't talk about it.
God.
We can't talk about it. Well, we can, but we can't talk about how we put it away.
Are you glad you didn't pay the extra money for the meet and greet?
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm just asking.
I thought about that when we left. I was like, what would have entailed the meet and greet? Would I have been shaking hands with the other gentleman? Because
I don't know. How long would your would your 3-minute meet and greet be worth the extra money? Would my man be autographing something for you?
I went there to ask this man a question, and it was answered with my own answer.
Oh, you answered it yourself.
No, I have my own answer, which I carry around everywhere, right? It's like my go-to line to produce whatever I have in this fucking little tiny world of ours, right? And so I wanted to go there, and I wanted to ask him one question, because like everything else didn't matter. Like for that,
what was the one question?
I'm going to try to say this so it's not morbid as hell. My question to him was going to be, how did he get so free from the beginning? Now, you could take that however you want, whether it's mentally, spiritually, as an artist. I think it was for us, I'm going to say as an artist. As an artist, I wanted to say to him, hey, brother, how the fuck did you get so free?
And listen,
and here's,
if you go back in time and listen to their first music they did, all the way through whatever iteration of music he produced,
okay,
he always did his own thing.
And that's what I wanted.
Right.
That's
he
all.
Always did his own thing. There was no record.
Right.
Look, even when he signed record deals, those guys couldn't control him.
Right. And we've talked about this before. I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast. We've talked about other artists that I've waited out at their show, stalked to the back room, got into the green room, right? Like to fucking ask these guys a question, man. I don't care. I'll do it. I'm that kind of guy. Remember that Kung Fu story, the white kid that sits outside of the Kung Fu temple until they let him in and just sat there shitting himself for weeks at a time? Like, that really happened. And I read that story when I was little, and I was like, you could really get in, right? So I thought, I'm like, I want to ask this dude one question. And here's the fucking thing that got me was, it was time. I was like, brother, it don't matter what the answer is, because no matter what, we're going to end up in the same place for time. And that's the answer we carry as who we are. But we try not to rely on that answer because it's very morbid. It's very morbid. I don't need, listen, I know a lot of our fans out there got those Memento Mori tattoos. I don't need it tattooed on me to remember because there's some things I don't want to remember. And maybe that's one of them. But I think time is the fucking key. And listen, we're not saying anything. If this guy, like, to see these 20-year-old kids, you know, parading this guy around and doing shows and making songs and inviting him out, maybe that is the legacy of where he's at now. He's inspired new generations of people.
Okay.
Right? All those young people that had Doc Martens on that looked more of the punk vibe, that looked like they were there to see Bad Brains. Can we argue that his legacy still lives? I don't think so. We're talking about him right now. And we didn't get to talk to him and ask him questions and be close to him. I mean, we were within 10 feet of him, but you know.
You were talking about messages, and somebody that we both know posted a picture of a shirt.
Yeah.
And I reposted it. And the shirt said, don't chase love or death, because they will both find you.
Oh, we have chased both, which is not good. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly my point right there.
Right.
I wanted to ask HR how to chase something else. And it's okay. I'm not upset. I'm not upset about his answer for this time. I'm absolutely not upset, because you still learn something.
Yes.
We still learn something. Even if we're not going to talk about that part, you still learn something from him. You can learn something from him. And we have the entire catalog of Bad Brains to go through.
100%.
Which, me personally, I know you've probably already done that.
Zion Train plus...
Well, there you go. See?
He had the other one, HR, for human rights.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Right.
I'm going to have to go through this history book now myself. Having read the last chapter, now I'm like, fuck, I got to start all over.
Yeah, you read the last chapter first.
Right. Yeah, that fucked me. I tried that. Listen, I tried to skim through school on that. That might be where the one chapter and then put the book down came. Remember when we were young and we used to read the first and last chapter to get through the book report? I tried that a few times. It did not go well. Around junior high, I stopped that. But then I just switched to just reading half the book. No, man, I think it was a fucking weird experience. It was nothing that we went for. That's what's weird to me is dude, my man, listen, our first performer, he was wearing sunglasses on stage, which is fine. That's not the problem. But when you add in the big thing of dreads and then the bare feet and then the constant playing and, my man, how many fucking songs do you have in the key of whatever that key was?
By the way, and all the songs had the same rhythm, the same tone, the same key, in the same melody.
There's more than one genre that can stroke that way, but let's be honest. You know, there's not a lot of diversity in those Rastafarian songs. And listen, I can say that I'm from that hood. My whole family listens to the same songs every day. Like the Mega Beast lost her mind the first time I took her to visit the Island family, because every fucking day my uncle plays the same song. He's like, red, red wine. I'm like, brother, you got to turn that off, you know, like turn that shit off, bro. And then immediately following's like 9 Bob Marley songs, you know, like Buffalo Soldier. I'm like, dog, how many? We're in the middle of Miami. There's no buffaloes here. There's some soldiers, but they ain't buffalo soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and listen, hey, maybe that's a mentality, you know, hang loose, half a day, you know, smoke your pipes and bejewels and such. I don't know. But yeah, it's like fucking techno, bro. You know why those fucking kids at EDM shows got to do drugs? Because you need fucking energy to bounce up and down for 6 fucking hours while some dude plays his fucking playlist off his Spotify thing. Okay? Tiesto,
that's a very true statement.
Tiesto my ass.
That's
okay?
a very
listen.
Spotify list.
Listen. I got homies and relatives that do the hardcore thing, and there's only 2 types of people there. They're either jumping up and down or they're over there on the side railing dead.
That's it.
From the drugs.
Okay, listen.
And that's not a joke.
Now you've seen me. Let me ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
You've seen me work with a music program. Do you in your heart of your hearts believe I could produce an EDM show if given a month.
Oh yeah, but they'd all be doing coke.
Just-
They'd all be doing coke because you're one of those motherfuckers that's not allowed to do coke. My whole life, I grew up and people were like, listen, Tyler, you need to not do that. We're already in jail. Don't be blowing that shit off that dude's toilet seat, okay? And I, my whole life was like, there has to be one other human who's worse than me, and I've met 2 of them. One of them is you. You're just not allowed to have it. Confirmed by Tommy Skelly when he was like, yeah, that was the day we bricked that sheriff car. And I was like, well, now we're confirmed. You're not allowed.
No.
You shouldn't even be drinking that. Is that an energy drink?
No, it's not.
All right, you're
It's
grounded from
seltzer
that.
water.
You're not allowed to drink energy drinks. I've said this time and time again. We're done with that shit.
Oh, but Listo Beverage likes this.
What the fuck? You're definitely not allowed to drink any drinks that come from out of the U.S. That
No,
shit's-
it's bottled and canned in the U.S.
Oh, no.
Listo.
That shit's probably full of lead, homie.
No, it's not.
Asbestos.
No, it's not. They like us. They follow us. They watch our
Oh,
stories.
that's right. They really do. Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to Listo. They ain't got no asbestos in their drink.
Listo Beverage.
Promoting them all day.
And by the way, you read the ingredients and you were like, actually, these ingredients.
Did I?
Yes, you were like, this is not the human poop
Shit.
bee.
Shit.
Right. And you were like,
That's
this
good.
is actually not too bad.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you liked it.
We can't be eating that human waste B12.
No, it wasn't that.
If you're our age out there, okay, we're the best. Welcome to the greatest health podcast of all time. We're here for male health, maybe female health. I
Right.
don't know, because I don't know a lot of females that listen to us,
But
except for the
whatever.
one that ditched us on the show.
Right.
And of course our favorite Butters too. Shout out to Butters.
Shout out to Butters.
Listen,
Let me ask you.
no B12. No
Okay.
B12. Shut it down. No
All right.
B12. 27 minutes in, you got 13 minutes left.
Why do they keep cutting our time down?
They want more from us with less quality. They want more for less quality.
They want
baby.
they want a machine gun rapid fire.
Fuck.
What's
We're in trouble.
what's your take on the conversation I had at the gas station with that guy today?
Oh, are we getting? You're trying to get me riled up now. I'm trying to stay here as Tyler.
All right, let's
We're supposed to be
all right,
healthy.
let's leave that alone then.
Yeah, my take is
Look,
very jaded on all that.
I'm just saying this. My man tried to antagonize me to start an issue.
You think he saw your hoodie and knew?
No, he didn't even see that.
Oh.
He didn't even see that.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah, I didn't take the bait.
I've never heard anybody.
I haven't heard that since the 80s, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. I haven't. I mean, I'm not old enough to really know that. I'm 9/11 generation, but I've never really heard. Now, here's the thing: was my generation sold on Pearl Harbor with Ben Affleck and his pretty face? Maybe. Did Josh Hartnett sitting next to him, or Hartnett, however you say his name, with his little cute cowlick in the back?
In the back,
Did he amplify my love for that movie? Maybe.
maybe.
But in real life, I've never heard anybody say that in my life.
In the 80s,
In the 80s, really.
when
Yeah,
it was
that
like the car wars were going on, right? And U.S. auto workers were, unite.
Which
and-
makes, listen,
Because-
and that
because,
takes us
listen,
back to the Shermans. We're right back at square one again.
Right. I mean, what it really
Let's
came
be
down.
honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. You're going to go down that route. They were having the car wars. And at the end of the fucking day, anybody who really drove cars was like, give me a Toyota.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be a dick.
Give me a Honda. Give me a Toyota.
Shout out to my guy on the West Coast who he'll never listen to this show, but I grew up listening to this guy tell me, he's like, yeah, you should get a Toyota if you really want one. And I remember being young and being like, dude, you're from fucking Nebraska. You're the biggest hillbilly I've ever met on the block in Long Beach. I can't believe that you're pushing Asian, or how do you say it? Japanese cars. Like, I couldn't believe it when I was a kid. I was like, what's up with you in the Ford, bro? You're not going to drive the Ford? And then he did. He drove a Dodge for like, whatever, 20 years too, but he never shut the fuck up about it. He's like, man, if I were you, when your day comes, and I did, I owned a Honda Odyssey. And now I have a Toyota, a Honda, a Nissan.
Right.
I don't have a Honda. That's wishful thinking. Let's go back. Either way, I've got all these fucking Asian cars, right? I have a Jeep. My Jeep
I
breaks
feel
down
like
all the
at some
time.
point in time, everybody's had a Honda in their collection.
A Honda or Hyundai?
A Honda.
Honda? Yeah.
Honda. I think people have had a Honda at some point.
I had
in
an
time.
Odyssey. I would buy an Odyssey again. Dude,
Yeah.
they're perfect for transporting your family. They're perfect for moving stuff. They're perfect for cutting hard corners. They're perfect for LA drive-bys. They're perfect for packing in 25 people into it, right?
Right.
I mean,
right.
dude, how do you lose?
You know, did you ever see the movie Get Shorty with John Travolta?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember
Long
in the
time
movie,
ago.
he was pimping. He's like, the new gangster car's a minivan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that turned into a real thing, sadly.
Right.
Listen, what's the joke from the sanitation department about, you learn stuff in the book, but then when you get into the field, it's just totally different.
Yeah.
They had the same thing for us in school. When I was going to school to be a botanist, they were like, listen, you're going to learn about all kinds of plants here, but you can't go out and smell them and sniff them and eat them. Botany's plants, right?
Yep.
Yeah. When I was going to school to be a botanist and I was learning about all those killer plants, the nightshades and whatnot. They were like, listen, kid, you can read all of this, but when you get into the field, don't touch it. And I was like, are you sure?
Yeah, don't touch it.
I just want to know what it smells like.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, so
Especially the nightshade.
yeah, there has to be, we need to coin a term for this, for what you call it, for like what you learn in school. Now listen, to all of our people who are listening who are doctors, please stick with what you learn in school because, I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff you're going to learn in the field, but don't be experimenting. What's that one? Is that an energy drink?
No.
Liquid death.
It's water. It's seltzer water.
It's called death.
It's peach seltzer water.
Oh, it's peach. Listen, could you eat a peach for hours?
Oh.
I almost was going to swing that by you, but by that laugh, I already know where you're going, where that is.
Yep.
Let's see. We got water, agave, black tea, and it's clear. How does that make sense?
Hey, they filter it
It
through
goes
a Brita.
against everything we were taught and told. And there's a bunch of shit I can't say on here that I'm not going to embarrass myself trying to read.
Okay.
There we go. Why do they call it liquid death if it's giving you life?
That's a good question. I don't know. It was a sales thing.
Could you survive? It's carbonated, right?
This one's carbonated, but
If
they have
you were-
some that are not.
If you were, let's just say, and we've read.
Look, how do you sell water in
seen-
a can? You got to give it a sweet name,
Jesus.
right? Let's be real.
Fuck.
I
Listen,
never imagined, dude. There was a point in time where there was no bottled water, right?
Yeah, because they were. Well,
And you were like, I'll never pay money for a bottle of water. That's stupid. It comes out of a tap.
Still say that. I buy them now because I'm old and need them. But when I was growing up and we were just joking about this at the dinner table with the Mega Beast. I was joking about how in California they have water bars where you go there for your water and you can pick, there's like 100 tap heads and they're like, yeah, this is spring water. This is glacier water melted by the sun. This is glacier water melted on a Foreman grill. This is glacier water that I spat in. Like,
but listen, here's the thing.
and that's a real thing, bro.
Okay.
That's
So
crazy as
either
fuck.
it's coming in a plastic container,
It all is the same.
which contaminates it, right?
Yes.
Unless it's coming in a giant glass keg
Right.
or a metal keg.
Right.
Well, no, glass.
Glass.
Unless
Even
it's
metal can give you metallurgies. Something.
If it's not coming in glass, it's not pure anyway.
Right.
And so it was like the biggest scam at the super high end movie theaters where they were selling Dasani, high end water, right? And giving
Fiji
people
water.
pouring the water in the cup, and then you give them the bottle so they can finish it off, and then the guys would go dig through the trash, pull the bottles out, and fill it full of tap water, put it back
Wow.
in the fridge, and resell it.
And listen, my man, here's the other thing. If for real, how is every tap the same price?
Yeah, it's a good
Come
question.
on, dog.
Yeah.
25 cents a gallon for this fucking spring water that came off a jackass's ass. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it doesn't even make sense. I know all these pipes are hooked up to one fucking pipe. And it came out of the fucking LA River, which,
Right.
by the way, is just a term for the ditch that they drew in LA, apparently.
Yeah.
No, I mean, come on, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
Reverse osmosis.
That never made any sense to me. Now, here's the thing.
the 100-year-old pipe in the ground full of bacteria and rust.
Listen, to go back to our previous episode about water, though, I did design an entire water treatment because of you, which was weird. There's a lot of maintenance to that. We're not going to get into that part, but
Do you feel better?
I will tell you, well, I stopped because I was incapable of maintaining it properly, so it kept getting contaminated. But I will tell you this, the water tasted better than I've ever tasted in my life.
Yep.
And all I did was, what is it called? Aerate the water? Is that how you say it?
All right. Aerate
Yeah,
it.
you just add air to it and fucking clean out all the toxins, let it breathe. Holy shit.
Makes a difference.
Yes, you could drink 100 gallons of that water and not get a stomach ache. Whereas if you're drinking that tap water, after a while, you're just kind of like, I'm not really feeling it.
Right. Because it's all full of all that other junk.
Right.
Chlorine.
People used to ask when we visit the country, they're like, oh man, you can drink that city water. You could drink our well water. And I was like, listen, your well water smells like a basement ass. So I'm not sure if I can drink that. But now that I've compared the two and learned a little bit more, I'm like, yeah, nope. I think their basement ass water was cleaner.
Here's a true story, though.
Yeah, it's cleaner.
Hold on. No, not necessarily. Every time you travel and try water, like from the tap in a different city, I guarantee your stomach will be upset for like the first day.
I don't doubt that.
Guarantee it.
I don't doubt it.
Guarantee it.
Listen, when I was a kid, you weren't allowed to go to Mexico and drink water. I don't know if that's still a thing. I'm just saying.
Still a thing.
Oh, so it's just not fixed. Oh, okay.
You as an American who weren't raised on that water,
yeah,
cannot handle that water.
No, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know. Well, wouldn't it be the same? Like, and I'm not, I'm not a well-traveled man.
I've never been told. Well, my joke was, because I know a lot of people that travel down there for vacation. I was like, oh, you're going down there? Yeah, I've always heard, you got to beware of the water.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. And we go down there because we like to get all the cheap drinks. And I'm like, okay.
What about your ice?
What about your ice?
Yeah.
And somebody actually told me they use at the resorts, they very specifically used purified water for the ice.
Get the fuck out of here.
So that people wouldn't get sick.
That's funny.
But they're like, don't brush your teeth with the tap water.
Yeah. Ooh, that's caca. I've met people who've gotten sick from the ice too. That was a very normal thing. Even before we became compadres, that'd be like somebody would go down, an older person, and then be like, I got so sick, and they're like, I don't know why I didn't drink the water, and somebody's like, you
had
drinks.
ice in your
you got
cocktail,
drinks,
right?
You fucking idiot.
Right.
Like, don't drink anything if it's not sealed. Listen, again, I'm not a well-traveled man. I've only seen one out of the 2 entrances to Canada from America, and and one of the entrances into Mexico, which is only San Diego. But I would, if we went to Germany today, which we wouldn't, but if we did, I wouldn't want to drink their water. I'd be like, give me some Dasani out of the bottle. Like, I'd be scared a little bit. We have friends that travel 6 hours to see us, and we all get sick.
Yeah.
Not to mention, we have gotten each other sick, probably me more than getting you sick more, over the years doing our little bit of traveling.
Yes.
We go to a couple spots, and then 2 weeks later, everybody's sick, and I'm like, fuck.
What happened?
That's crazy. And we hang out all the time, so I can't imagine drinking water anywhere would offer you a stable life. But somehow you can eat the bread and pasta, though.
Over in Europe.
Yes.
Right.
What can you eat in Mexico? The ladies. No, I'm joking. Anyways, you can eat the papayas.
You can eat all the food.
Fruits and the.
You can eat all the food.
I love the food down there.
Oh yes.
The tacos.
Yes.
That's the only thing I've had.
What, the street tacos?
Yeah.
Well, and there's a huge thing about, depending on where you are, who's got the best street tacos.
I'm not going to lie. I haven't been there since the internet, so there wasn't much argument for me. It was just kind of what you had is what you get, right?
Understood.
Right? There used to be a world of that, right? Before you could argue over who had the best.
Yeah.
Who has the best street tacos in Cleveland? Do you know? Like off the top of your head?
That's a tough question.
I'll bet if I ask you who has the best bok choy, you'd have an answer, though. Fucking
yeah. That's a fair statement.
Listen, that last restaurant we went to, the one in the alley, oh my.
Oh, that was good,
brother.
That Korean joint.
Yeah, was it Korean?
Yeah,
I forgot already.
Yeah,
all I know was big, sexy, tall Asian lady was giving me orders at the table, and that was weird. That was a whole fucking experience,
boy.
Bro.
She told you what you were gonna eat.
Yes, she did, and she told us to finish our food. She was like, "You're not getting up from the table." I'm like, I'll just keep stuffing my mouth. Thank you.
But you enjoyed every minute of it.
It was a weird experience. That kind of thing you have to pay for from where I'm from, you know.
In a lot of circles.
Dudes pay a lot of money
to be told
like
what
I know
to
some
do.
bitches that are making their real money driving Bentleys off of this shit. And she wasn't little. She was taller than us.
Yeah.
And boy,
She laid it out.
bro, she didn't give
And
a
there was no
fuck.
extra charge.
No.
There was no service fee.
I had to question my life. I was like, don't let the Mega Beast next to her. I'll be getting whipped all the time.
Dude, she'll pick up
Get
some
over there.
pointers from her.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, that's not good.
Dressed like she was going to deliver pizza to fucking Mr. Rogers. Remember, she had like tennis shoes on, jeans, a nice cute button-down shirt, and a apron.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, with the Matilda cut.
Yes, she
Right?
did.
Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, she did
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the Matilda cut.
Brother, I see her eyes looking at me right now. I'm like,
It wakes you up at night.
dude,
You're like, what the fuck?
what is she doing? She telling me to do? I should go down and see her and just be like, what should I do with my life? Like, what do you?
She'll tell
What
you.
should I do right now?
She'll tell you exactly what to
Ask
do.
you 6 questions and then give you a fucking answer.
Give you a life plan. that's your new life coach.
I could see
Is
why
the lady at the Korean joint.
Korean joint lady. I'll fuck with it, bro. I'll go down there. She could tell you to finish your. You got balls for days. That's all I'm saying. Let me borrow those, like for a day. I'll be famous. Like, what's happening right now? But, bitch, you better finish that shit. You don't get your milk.
I know, bro.
Then she asked us a question and literally was like, remember, she was like, what do you want for this? I'll bring it to you.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was like, what? And then she did.
And then she
So
did.
that happened.
It was
And
amazing.
it was in an alley.
Yes.
I liked it in the back of nowhere.
Yeah. Dude, I think we found that by mistake. Quite literally. I don't even know how we got there.
Whatever, bro. I don't follow any of my other friends into alleys. That's all I'm going to say. I wouldn't even follow Tommy Skelly into an alley because that motherfucker just walked through and breezed through and then he'd be like, what?
So
This happened.
I'm sure you've heard me tell the story about Tommy Skelly and how I personally believed that my brother
Started Bottlegate.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the new picture?
I knew that's where you were going with it because that's a tremendous story. Did you make this?
No. I know who did, though.
Oh, I see what they did. For a second, dude, I thought that was really him.
Did
But that's some fucked up skinned. Oh, my goodness. Somebody
Dude,
sent that to you?
Yeah, somebody sent that to me.
Did you send it to him? Was he mad?
No, he was laughing about it. But I have actually seen the real photograph
Well, it's on the paper.
on the front page of the newspaper.
We could track that down.
And
That'd be easier to
my
track
man's
down.
hand is like this,
Yeah,
bro.
in the bottle.
And the bottle's like 8 feet from him. And he was like, that wasn't me.
Still.
He goes, I was yelling at the ref. And I'm like, yeah.
Right. Was he giving him the blade hand?
Yeah,
what a
he
liar.
was giving him
What
like
a liar.
the knife hand.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's like, no one will know. No one will know. That's a professional hand we use. He's like, I'm trained to use this to direct these sanitation motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yes.
bro, he tried to hide it. He tried to hide his grip hand with the knife hand. Ooh.
Yeah. So I figured you would enjoy that.
Yeah,
I
I
figured
like
you
that.
enjoy that picture.
One of the biggest conspiracies of all time for
Yeah.
Cleveland.
The Cleveland conspiracy.
Mm.
Yeah, my brother's responsible for Bottlegate, but
Nobody listens to us.
he denies
It's
it.
fine.
No, nobody's going to hear
and
this.
he denies it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew he was going to deny it.
And the guy that was with him would neither confirm nor deny.
Right.
Which
means
is suspect as shit.
Which means Tommy Skelly got his thumb on him. He was like, don't you fucking say a thing or we're going for a drive.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Right.
That's probably what happened.
Oh, it's what happened.
Oh,
He
God.
can't deny. He could sit there. He's sitting there right now like this with a smile over his face, shaking his head. That's not what really happened. That was really happened. That's what he's doing right now. He's telling us that it didn't, but it did.
It did.
We have evidence.
Yeah.
And I went to school to be a botanist. I've seen they taught us how to decipher evidence,
How to suss this out.
suss this out. The biggest conspiracies.
Right. And if you
Yeah.
folks don't know what Bottlegate is,
Look it up.
just Google it.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a thing that happened in Cleveland. Might have cost him the game. Maybe.
It
wasn't there.
It caused the stadium to stop selling bottles of beer.
He's the reason we got these shitty plastic bottles, my man.
Right, 100%. Or the cups now with the hole in the bottom that they just put on the beer tap and it fills from the bottom.
Really?
And then when you lift it up, the weight of the beer seals the thing in the bottom. But
Are
don't
these
ever,
plastic?
yeah, don't ever push up on the bottom because it'll drain all out of the bottom.
I would just
of the
walk
glass.
around fingering people's cups the whole time.
No,
You're like talking to some dude, right? And then you walk away and he notices his feet are all wet. Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, that's some like shit right there. You
That
got to
is some
practice.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get a dummy and put bells on it and then have him hold the cup.
You just got to
then
go
you
to a
walk
game
over
and bring one of the cups home.
No. Well, yeah, we got to get the cup first and then
Right.
connect it to the dummy.
Yeah.
Send Bottlegate Meister in there to get. He's probably got a bunch of them.
He probably does.
I got all these bottles I collected off the
Well,
field.
they're not.
after
No,
we
they're
were
cups.
done.
They're cups. They're cups.
Well, he's got
Okay.
bottles and cups.
Yeah.
He's got them from the old days, I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right. But we
I'm
need
sure.
the cups.
You know, it's unfortunate he was never able to recover the one that started the entire incident.
Jesus.
He could have put it up on eBay for a lot of money.
Right. Sell it right next to Tyson's ear.
Right. You know, by the way, I know somebody else that ran a game on eBay. They you ever heard of a wine called $2 Chuck?
No.
So Whole Foods was putting out a wine. It's called Charles Shaw, right?
Okay.
And it was like $2 a bottle.
Whole Foods.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
And it was a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. I can't remember. It's probably
Still
Trader
impressive.
Joe's. All right.
Those are the expensive places.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, good bottle of wine.
Okay.
Right? So my man had one that he had in his wine cellar for a couple of years,
Uh-oh.
and then sold it on eBay. Or as I was told, put it up on eBay as a vintage wine.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude.
Can you sell the alcohol on eBay?
I don't know. So I haven't tested the theory. I haven't looked it up, but
maybe it's once it's 20 years old, it's like a car title, bro. It's collector's edition. It's no longer alcohol. It's just
right.
a
Who
bottle
knows? Who
full
knows?
of liquid, right?
But if it's a true story, that's an amazing story.
Yeah.
You sold a $2 bottle of wine
For a shit ton of money.
for a bunch of money because you
Bro,
convinced everybody it was a good vintage.
Have you seen the shit they sell on Facebook now? You could buy anything.
Oh, on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, you could buy like a left shoe if you really want to.
There has been a rash of weird shit I've seen. People.
Oh, I know you've seen it because you sent it to me. Why you all find the most fucked up shit, bro?
Dude,
You found some motherfucker's drawing that looked like he let his sixth grader do it.
listen.
And this
the
motherfucker
one that
was
said
dead.
self-portrait.
This dude was dead. Yeah. Oh my god. It was a fucking self-portrait from the cartoon Doug.
Listen, when you clicked on the picture, he had one bare, like he put the picture on the floor, right? When he took a picture of it,
God, I'm scared.
and he had one bare foot in the picture.
Oh, mother of
So when you
fuck.
clicked on it, but it's not the first time I've seen this. So
Oh.
I wonder if there's this weird foot fetish thing, and they're using Facebook Marketplace as a conveyance for their little foot fetish thing.
You're not allowed to drink liquid death anymore. Whatever that alcoholic beverage is we're done with that.
I will find I find all the weird
Secret
shit on
foot-
Facebook
Yeah,
Marketplace.
you do. Secret foot fetish signals. Maybe if he puts the left foot up, he means that he's looking for a certain type of fella
I
to
don't
meet
know.
with him.
I bet I have the picture somewhere. Oh, by the way, that's the actual.
Chase everything you want except love and death. They will find you when it's time.
That's the actual.
That's a
picture.
pretty good shirt.
That is a great.
We
shirt.
could make that a shirt. That's a shirt now for us. It's going
But
in our inventory of not sold
This
shirts.
made me laugh because I figured you would appreciate it.
Oh my god. There were people wearing that there, bro. What is that? Like an African garb?
Dashiki.
Fucking-
That's a dashiki.
It's called dashiki. That's
Yeah.
a real thing.
Yeah.
Is that an African word?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like German or some shit.
No.
All right, so yes. Listen, first of all, what did we go over the 5 weirdest things that we said? First, let's go over it. Never seen so many Doc Martens and dreads in one place.
True.
That was new. Never seen. I lost it. Either way, I've never seen so many people wearing patch pants.
Yeah.
And then to further make it weird, I've never seen so many people wearing patch pants that were male.
Okay.
And then to make it further weird, I've never seen so many people wearing patch pants with dreadlocks
Okay.
that look like they were definitely all holding.
Yeah.
That show was the weirdest fucking group of people I've ever seen. Listen, that made me feel. It's kind of like how they used to say, like, whenever people say punk is entwined with reggae.
Okay.
And I'm like, bro, that can't be true. Like, in no way, shape, or form can that be true. It obviously is. But
Well,
when
you get crossover bands like The Clash.
Right, but when you say it out loud, do you expect to go to a show and see Bob Marley standing next to a street gutter punk?
No.
That's what's weird.
Yeah.
And then some of those Bob Marley people, they smell worse than the street gutter punks. And that was very confusing. I was like, homie, how much essential oil do you have crammed up your ass? If I fucking give you a hug, will your ears bleed essential oil onto me?
It'd be like, when you had, you remember Stretch Armstrong?
Yeah.
You squeeze Stretch Armstrong, like, he like oozes out in other directions. Yeah.
Listen, I used to have a friend in school who wore Birkenstocks. Is that what they're called? The hippie shoe?
Yeah.
Birkenstocks.
I call them Rickenbackers, but whatever.
With big pants, tie-dye Deadhead shirts, the little teddy bear Grateful Dead shirts. That's them, right? And then the little, you know what's worse than a California puka shell necklace? A California puka shell necklace wrapped in hemp.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what he had, right? And every day he would tell me about this stuff. He's like, yeah, man, the famous place here is Nelson's Ledges. They'd be like, yeah, man, we're going out to Nelson's to
buy some puka shell necklaces.
Yeah, and do some shrooms. And I was like, what else do you do? And he's like,
that's it.
What do you mean? And I'm like, yeah, this is why we don't hang out on the weekends, friend. I got more shit I got to do. I can't retire at 9 a.m. with puka shells in your fucking shrooms, dog. I got shit I got to do. Like, I have chores. I have some homework. I got to shine my boots. Like,
I got a job.
Yeah, I did. I forgot about that part. Yeah, that was not part I was thinking about. But yes, I have a job. Yeah. That's a weird one too. But I didn't realize that there really is a slew of these people, and they get together in one spot.
People gather all the time.
But I'm saying, like, other than Bob Marley, what other bands are there right now that are doing this music?
People go to Fish concerts. It's not reggae, but it's like,
oh yeah, I've heard Fish. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's
shout out to all our Fish listeners.
Listen,
Fish
is the only band that I know that can't reproduce a single song
in their show. Yes.
The same way.
Yes.
Twice.
I have a couple of close friends. They don't wear puka shells, but they definitely fit into that crowd of get up at 9 a.m. to be done with the day. And they would go to Fish shows and they would tell me about it. And I'm like, bro, that sounds fucking horrible. Like, they drove to like Tennessee for a Fish show some shit.
Well, it's like Chasing the Dead.
Oh, that's what they call it then.
Yeah, it's like Chasing the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Because the Dead's gone, so now they got to follow somebody else.
Really?
So they follow Fish.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I like it, man. If that's what your life's about, that's gangster. I'm not going to do that. That's super gangster. I like your patchwork pants. You keep that shit to yourself. I'm not going to wear them. But they look cool, bro. The one dude, he looks squared away as far as that hair and those patchwork pants go. That's all. I don't know what else to say. I'm not trying to be mean. We're not mean on this show, okay? We're just calling it like we sees it. And what I saw was so much.
So much.
Well, listen, this was my favorite part. We had the 360 camera up, and they were so polite that people would see the camera, and they're like, oh, and then they'd turn around and walk the other way. And I'm like, it's a 360 camera. It's going to record you no matter which way you go. But I appreciate the sentiment. Like, you guys are very polite.
It was a very polite crowd.
Show.
It was a very polite crowd.
Yeah, 100%, bro. There were some people dancing to music there when music wasn't playing. That was a little crazy. The little short blonde one with the pageantry pants.
Yes.
And she looked cute and shit. She looked all happy in her own little world and shit. I'm just saying I can't be in that world because when a teddy bear off the wall starts walking and shit, I'm going to start throwing shit at it. So we can't hang out in the same world. But I dig your vibe that you brought to the show.
Hey, there was no negative vibes at that
no
show.
Negative vibes. No negative vibes. We're way over the time limit. We got to get out of here. Do you want to say anything else to our crowd of listener?
Yeah. Once again, if you're gonna put a protest sticker on your car, keep the number down, like to like 1 or 2.
Some of us are dyslexic. It takes us a long time to read one.
Yeah, but if you got like 50 on the back of your car, it gets lost in the sauce.
Oh.
Especially when they're all different.
And that was a text we did get. I forgot about that. Somebody said you're a weird psycho if you put stickers under the driver window.
Oh, and we got the picture of it.
Yeah. That is weird.
Somebody put their protest sticker underneath their driver's
All
side
of them.
window. So they
All
can
of
mean
them.
mug you
Mean mug you.
while
You read the stickers.
you read the
And
fucking sticker.
then they're gonna, when you can't read it, they're gonna be like, "What are you, fucking stupid?
Right, that's
What are
pretty
you,
much
a
what it is.
waterhead? You can't read?"
Okay.
No, I can't read your graffiti New York sticker, my man. What the
Oh,
fuck? Like,
Lord.
I don't know. You got 50 different Sanscripts on this fucking page. I can't read all of it. It's like trying to read a 6th grade journal that you got signed. Don't make any fucking sense. Written by a bunch of little hooligans that can't write shit. You know, like, shut the fuck up, Sam. I'm not gonna have a great summer. You
Right.
fucking piece of shit. All right.
Oh, you're talking about in your yearbook.
When kids used to have a great summer. Shut the fuck. Have a great summer written in 90 fucking different scripts. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
right,
What the fuck
right.
are you saying?
But you know,
the end of the
by
year,
the way,
you-
that's the most disingenuous
Whatever.
note to put in somebody's
Listen,
yearbook.
At the end of the year, you
Like,
find out why the
because
teacher
nobody really
thinks-
cares. And if they're your friend, you're going to see him anyway. So why would
Right.
you write that?
Right. Right.
Hey, I'll see. You know what would have been better? I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Fucking dumb.
Are we getting pizza tonight?
right.
Those
right.
are more genuine.
Stay out of jail.
Well, yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Some of them left that. I think that was more for them because they went to jail first. So I'm like, you probably should have taken your own advice.
You should have just written theirs. I win.
Fucking savage. Oh shit.
Or
All right.
Or find a copy of your yearbook and under their picture write "I win" and mail it to them.
Jesus. That's in jail. Send them the kite.
Yes.
Send it to the kite. What the fuck is this? I don't know. The officer handed it to me, said it got to go to you.
It's a 6th grade yearbook. What the fuck is it?
Signed by some kid. Isn't that my pen? He signed it with my pen. I could tell by the ink.
And he circled it
Stole
under
it.
my picture with
Right.
a highlighter, and it says "I win."
Fuck. All right, we're in trouble. Everybody's in trouble. I think we're out of here.
Yeah, I think it's about time.
Leave a like, leave a subscribe. Listen to some reggae. Not to be confused with reggaeton, which is a dance
My
music
my bus.
from a whole.
My bad.
That's a whole different. I see why you dog those people, though. I'm not going to say why, but I can see how that just got snuck in there. All right, we're out of here. 30, 97 seconds. Anything else, Joe Skelly?
That's it.
All right, we're out of here.
Later.
Enjoy.